Hey there, and welcome to another Dave Does That video, and today I'm going to be checking out the band Beyond the Black and Free Me. I have checked out Beyond the Black once before on the ADK channel, but I'm now checking out a different song on the Dave Does channel, as it's probably the content of the band is more suitable to this channel than it is to the ADK one. So that's why it's over here. Now, as always, if you like this video, please do like, share, and subscribe. Leave your comments in the comment description down below. If it's a kind of interesting comment or a question comment, I always do respond to them. I don't respond to the ones and go, here, awesome calls and stuff like that, because there's not a huge amount you can say to respond to that. But you'll always get a thumbs up from me. But let's go check out Beyond the Black and Free Me. Count it in 3, 2, 1, go!
Tainted heart, you have witnessed how I wither, fading slowly into dark, and you walked into the silence where my hope has lost its voice. I have one thing left to ask for, grant me this, my final choice. Free me.
Okay, there we go. Beyond the Black and Free Me. Yeah, okay. I feel conflicted, in my opinion. if that makes sense. So if I just take my brain away for a second and just kind of go, what did I think about the track without dissecting it or anything like that? Good track, really enjoyed it. Hooky chorus, great vocals, like the guitar riffs on it. So yeah, good solid track. And if I started trying to think about myself, like, well, I listen to a lot of music in the car when I'm driving, and I always, like, people accuse me of, like, I'm one of these sort of 15 seconds into a song. If I'm not feeling it, if I'm not feeling the vibe, I skip to the next one until I find a song that suits my mood. This is definitely a song that I wouldn't skip. So this would be a playthrough song, so that's good, because there's a lot of songs that get skipped, even really well-known songs that get skipped, because it's just I'm not vibing on that sort of particular feeling at the time. But this one definitely would be a song that would be played through, so that's good. There's definitely elements of well, let's put it this way, I would be surprised if they've never played a support slot to Within Temptation. There's definitely a lot of Within Temptation, maybe Blackbriar within there, the genes of that band, and that's my only kind of it's not harsh criticism. If you sound like a band that sounds with elements like that chorus, was very much a Within Temptation style chorus, and if you sound like that, then but fans of Within Temptation will like that, and as I'm a fan of Within Temptation, that's why I like that song. The only problem is it makes it difficult for a band to stand out from the pack, because when you get one band that's really kind of popular within that field, then the worst thing that can happen is you get called in as like clones of a band. Now this is not a clone of Within Temptation in any means, but there are elements of that you can hear. You can feel some of the theatricality of bands like Blackbriar, who have a much more distinctive vocal tone in the singer of Blackbriar's voice. But you could feel that in the video there was more of an element there. So I think this is going to be the harder part for this band, so that they've definitely got a following, they've definitely got an audience for them, and you can see that they're not a small band. They're still playing to some of the big stages, so they are doing really well. They've got a good following, but is that enough to now take them to the next level? What's that unique factor that separates them from the pack? Because we've got that within Temptation, so you need some. There's almost like there's one missing element that they need now to take it to the next level, because they're always going to get this comparison element. And the problem is, I don't normally say a band, that reminds me very much of this band. Well, I try not to say that unless it's so apparent that if I don't say it, someone's going to pick it up in the comments anyway. So I'm just kind of like, I put it out there. But yeah, I did enjoy the band, and I have enjoyed both the songs that I've so far checked out by them. Didn't get the video though. It looked visually very interesting as far as like what she was dressed in, some of the settings, but it didn't help me with any concept of the story. I kept going on about free me, but free me from what? Where is she? She's on a beach. She's in a forest. She kept kind of reaching up. Free me. What's she trying to be freed from, and what does that setting have to do with any of it? I get criticised by the guys on the 80k channel quite often when we talk about this, because I become obsessed with the video content, and that's mainly because I like the videos to tell a story. I don't know why a band would spend so much money on a video that doesn't actually tell a story. That's the whole point, is to link the video. For me, there's two purposes of the music video. Is one, to either tell a story, so visually help tell that story and give context to the song, or two, to get across the energy of a band, which is then where you put the performance video in. If it's not one of those two, I just don't see the point in the music video. There, you might as well just do a visualize and just whack it out there if you're just trying to put it out there. But the problem is not many bands know how to put, or can afford the quality of the video editing, the stuff like that, to do a decent video. Now, I just reacted to on the 80k channel with Andy and Kirk, local band Hot 1-2's got a new song called The Fray. Now, they are a local band, but they managed to incorporate storytelling, visuals. They had a guy, post-traumatic stress syndrome. They had their performance video of them playing at the same time, and it worked perfectly. And they did it on a reasonable budget. Yes, they probably spent more budget than a lot of other local bands would, but they still did it on a local budget, and they did a great job of it. This particular video, although it looked visually great, it didn't tell anything about the story. Not in my opinion. I left the video going, I still don't know what Free Me is, apart from she wants to be free, but I'm just not sure about what. The only way I could probably do it now is have to go through the lyric line by line, and that might help me. But then I'd have to then keep going back, and I think the video should, without having to look at the lyrics, the video should literally give you the synopsis of what the song's about without having to break the lyrics down. The lyrics then should be the icing on the cake, where you can actually really break down on it and see how well they transcribe the lyrics into the music video. But that's just me. Some people just like the visual kind of things, the flourishes. I like a little bit more girth, a bit more grit to my story music videos. But anyway, if you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you on another video sometime very soon. Take care.